Japan is now basically at 100,000 people over the age of 100, nearly 100,000 centenarians in a single country. Japanese women average about 87 years, men average about 81. Combined, Japan sits around 84 years. So what are they doing differently? Is it genetics, green tea, sushi? Not exactly. Japan's real advantage is much bigger. Japan's life expectancy is around 3 years higher than the OECD average. And compared to countries like the United States, the gap is even bigger. But here is the twist. In the 1960s, Japan was not always at the top. Their rise was built through lifestyle, food, healthcare, and culture. Pillar 1. The diet. Traditional Japanese food culture, called Washoku, is so important it was recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage. A classic Japanese meal is built around rice, fish, vegetables, soy foods, seaweed, soup, fermented foods, and green tea. The key is not one magic food, it is the pattern. Smaller portions, more variety, less red meat, and fewer ultra-processed calorie bombs. Japanese meals also tend to use gentler cooking methods, simmering, steaming, grilling, and serving some foods fresh, instead of deep frying everything into oblivion. Then come the fermented foods. Miso, natto, and pickled vegetables support the gut, and the gut is tied to digestion, immunity, and long-term health. But the biggest diet secret may not be what is on the plate. It may be how much food actually makes it onto the plate. Pillar 2. Hara Hachi Bu. It is a traditional idea often linked with Okinawa. Eat until you are about 80% full. That matters because fullness is delayed. By the time your brain finally gets the signal, you may have already eaten more than your body needed. This is one reason Japan has far lower obesity than many Western countries. Not because everyone is dieting, but because overeating is less built into the culture. Pillar 3. Movement is built into normal life. Many Japanese people walk to trains, climb stairs, carry groceries, and move throughout the day. This is not superhero training. It is not some brutal gym routine. It is movement by design. The body gets upgraded without needing a motivational speech. That is the lesson. The best movement habit is the one you do automatically. Build a life where walking is normal, not a scheduled punishment. Pillar 4. Healthcare. Japan has universal health coverage, which means people have broad access to doctors, screenings, and treatment, and the results show up. Japan has lower preventable mortality than the OECD average, meaning fewer people die from causes that could often be avoided. That is not just luck. Lifestyle builds the fortress, but healthcare repairs the cracks before the whole castle collapses. Pillar 5. Purpose and connection. In Japan, the word Ikigai is often described as a reason to get up in the morning. For many older people, life does not simply stop after retirement. They stay connected through family, routines, neighborhoods, hobbies, and community. And that matters. Longevity is not only biological, a longer life is also built through people, purpose, rhythm, and feeling like you still belong. You do not need to move to Tokyo. Start simple. Swap one ultra-processed meal for fish, rice, vegetables, soup, or tofu. Try stopping before you feel stuffed. Not starving. Not restricting. Just leaving the meal before your stomach waves the white flag. Build movement into your day. Take the stairs. Walk after meals. Park farther away. Make motion the default, not a dramatic life event. And stop treating your health like a fire alarm. Book checkups. Track the basics. Catch problems early before they become monsters. Japan's longevity is not magic. It is a system. Real food, smaller portions, daily movement, prevention, purpose, and social connection. The real secret is not one hack. It is a lifestyle that quietly protects the body for decades. So the question is, what are you going to borrow?